What's going on, everybody? Hopefully we're having a good Thursday? Say Thursday? Yeah, Thursday.
Not a big deal. I can still do. I'm
The
fine.
more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is a life to celebrate.
Normal.
Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah, it's not that big a deal.
I mean, you're gonna live, dude.
The second one is the one that I'm not looking forward to.
Yeah, that's the one that say gives the worst side effects. So if you had this on the first one, the second one might actually get you a little bit.
It sucks too because I won't even be at my house 2 hours away from it.
Did they make you stick around for like 25 minutes after the shot, or?
It suggested 15 minutes. I waited 10 minutes. Like, I'm out of here.
I'm leaving.
Generally takes 6 to 8 hours before you start to feel anything.
Like what's the one sticking around there and might as well get home?
Well, you can have an allergic. If you're gonna have an allergic reaction, you're gonna have it in the first 10 to 15 minutes. But I'm not allergic to anything, so I wasn't too concerned about that. But you'll start to feel the effects. Like, so I got it at around 2 o'clock. I went home, ate dinner, hung out with the family. I left Harrisburg to go back to Philly at 8 o'clock. That's a 2-hour drive. I started getting really tired at like 10 o'clock. So it takes about 8 hours. I start to feel really tired. But I also did get up at 6 in the morning. So
Yeah, for sure.
drive up done 10 billion times.
Alright, scanner switched over. Let's go.
Morning.
Yep.
Morning, Dad.
2 minutes.
Dude, it's like you never left. just felt very natural there.
Just went for a little vacation.
Just went for a little vacay. I almost took a vacay today and just took the day off, but I figured I'll take the first few hours.
I saw you got a good decent one for your pre-market.
Yep. I gave back $6 on a AVO, but I traded that small share size because I'm not giving that thing a lot of money. But
Yeah.
Where's Steve with that? What an idiot.
the crazy thing is he could have gotten out while we were talking break even.
Well, yeah, like I see it pop back up there twice almost.
Yeah.
Like
we were literally looking at it when it did that, and he didn't take it.
what's his average exactly?
2104, I believe. 2103.
Yeah, so it would have been a small loss. That's why I didn't take it.
I mean, if he shorted it like he wanted to, he'd be in great shape.
And you know how Steve is. He thinks, and I told him, like, dude, this is the area of resistance here, bro. Like, if it doesn't hold here, which it might not because it's super extended, you're probably going to see downside again.
Oh, I gotta get the zombie back.
But you know, at this point, he already talked himself into the fact that it's like a cancer treatment drug, and he's like, okay, maybe this is a good long, and like, he's already done that.
You know what's funny though? After it came down, he wasn't that way. He was like, "This is a crap company. Why didn't I get out of it? This is a crap company. I know it's a crap company."
Well, prove me wrong then. Yeah, it's like at that point, why wouldn't you just take a break even and be happy that you got out of a mistake?
Yeah, it gave you the freaking out. It literally gave you maybe a small, tiny loss. And it could have been out for dollars. Under $10 loss.
Did he say how many shares he has? 500. Gotcha.
500.
Well, that's no bueno at the moment. Good luck, everybody.
Alright, bro. I'm not even gonna watch that one, dude.
Say ENTX might be your long. It's already rotated its float.
It's like 14 million or something.
wrong.
No need to laugh at him. He already feels the pain.
That was AVO dying.
It just dropped a whole another dollar.
Ugh.
What's your plan there, Steve? And this can't be like a wait and hope kind of situation.
Nah, this is crap.
No, this is crap.
I was hoping for something at the open. I was like, all right, I'm going to take a $2,500 loss on it. So, let's see what happens. 16 is probably well, just cut it.
I mean, yeah, that's a tough one. If it breaks that 16 area, that's tough.
No, AVO got the best of me as well. So. Sounds like she's saying LGBN. but that doesn't
FSM
feel
earnings
good
for
stuff.
what it's worth.
Yeah, I don't see anything close to what she's saying.
LGVN is what she's saying. Sometimes you can't understand that shit. LGVN. It's a nice gap up, actually.
Morning, Thomas.
RYB, I think.
You go ahead and trade that stock.
RYB.
Well, now I know why I'm not seeing those, because the volume on them is crap.
Are they bad?
Yeah, that doesn't even have 100,000 yet. RYB. Did spike though.
Yes, it did spec. Yeah, it should make a move. LGBN does have volume.
Man, with the spy gapping up like it did, I thought we were gonna have a lot of action at the open. I was very
Price
wrong.
the gap in, or is it falling?
No, it's just chopping, but I mean, it's up where it gapped up to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to being patient, man. Back to being patient.
NNDM in small.
Yeah, I remember bitching and complaining about the last two and a half weeks, and it's like I went back and looked at my journal, and it's like, yeah, the numbers aren't going up as much as I'd want them to, but they are still going up. So it's like I can't be mad at what's happening. Like, at least I learned something along the way to realize that, you know, patience pays. I'm not FOMOing into these bad trades.
Hey boy, hey boy.
Although I'm not exactly sure how I would have played AVEO, because I'm pretty sure I would have been in that with you guys. I'm sure that would have hurt a little bit. I think the only person that can win on that kind of trade is Brian.
I would have made it had I right button.
Oh yeah, I mean I get that, Steve. I'm talking about the original move yesterday, like when everybody was actually playing it. Like he still made money. Like he traded that all the way up to where it topped out at like 14 something, and then it came back down. Where none of us can do that.
What'd you get, Devin?
I was getting a poopy dog is what I was getting.
Oh, I thought you heard something.
No, I did take a little bit of this LGBN.
ENTX $$ on way.
Probably gonna get,
ENTX?
That's on the skater.
So yeah, that ENTX looks like it could attempt to go crazy.
jumping.
NNDM out. Tiny win. Can CLSK
Small
$
loss
on way.
LGBN. from them? Oh, I do have shorts in that. Ooh. Let's not flip here. The NTX.
Oh, that's. I thought that was steel. Steel's going cray cray a little bit. Anybody else's gas prices like hike up overnight?
Yes.
Yep.
What the heck was
So
that all
bad.
about?
I was like, yesterday I noticed that they were freaking high.
Everybody's about to get stimulus money. Raise the prices.
Double the price of gas.
322.
APR and nibble. In GME.
Yeah, I'm not messing with that. I really don't want to mess with steel either. I think it just grind. It's APRN maybe if it got some more volume. Just gonna be patient.
Just got a small one in AVEO.
Long or short?
Long.
What's that sitting at?
Right now it's right around 16. Now it's at 15.75.
Did you dump that, Steve?
Yep.
Okay.
And then the ENTX.
I went to go put a short in at the same price, but it already dropped. Make back some more money on it. This thing stayed all the way back down, up to about 11.
Go up to 594. Come on, ENTX. Let's push. Oh my god, I gotta shut that.
I wanted that push the 22 if I was gonna mess with this.
Needs more speed.
Let's push.
I would agree with Brian there. Definitely needs more speed.
64 now.
It's at the highs on the daily here. It's like 2209. They're all getting a little grindy. Good old JMIA.
I'm not trying to be greedy, took a little bit off there.
So my next line on JMIA is up at, looks like 48.
And all out of that one for a win, but not as big as a low.
A little spready there as well. There goes steel again.
GSX looks interesting. Only for you, probably, Tim, but
No.
I'm not gonna take that.
Yeah.
well, just
Oh,
like you shut up. That last candle was pretty fast, and then it
Right, but he doesn't like the off the bottoms like that.
yeah, they suck.
PDSB 5.20s please.
It's a big move up, but
RYB pumpy.
I am correct on that, right? You don't normally take those type of trades.
Yeah, I really don't even look twice at them.
Okay, that's what I figured. A little more expensive than you've been kind of trading.
Steel is just going straight up.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm not looking to short that.
I know. I was like watching it back at 2170. I was like, I would need this up over 22, and now it's there, and I'm just like, I don't really want this.
No, I'm literally not taking these trades just for a while.
Well, it's not even like because it's like the pop and drop type deal. It's just it's steel. It's like I feel like the thing can just kind of do whatever it wants.
Moving for a reason.
Right. Yeah.
It isn't like a pump and dump. Right there. Psycho. Come here, Psycho. Come here, Psycho. My dog's Psycho.
I was watching JMIA. Needs to go though.
I hate that.
I know, so do I don't know for a fact, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that I lost a lot of money on my very first day trading.
Go on earnings FYI.
Argue and it could get interesting if you get some speed.
Yala's going a little spready.
Hey boy, come here.
Yalla $. Woohoo. At David.
Missed Yala. I was hoping that would poke through 23 there.
Crazy dog.
Feel myself getting a lot more picky at the open lately.
Yeah.
I think because I went back and reviewed my stats, and that's where all my big losses are.
Ain't really been shit happening at the open lately, dude.
Well, that's what I'm saying, and it's usually when I'm trading like those ones that end up just being grinders, and they end up being my bigger losses. So it's like I might as well be a little bit more cautious. I am not trading JMIA. That thing has a history where it can literally just
It's like
grind.
run right now. I kind of feel like I missed it, but it never really got any speed. No FOMO got into it. It just
Yeah.
now it's going down.
JMIA is, to me, officially a grinder at this point. PHUN, if you have shares, could be a decent one.
Oh yeah, dude, that's pretty.
I don't have shares on fund, so that's why I was saying that.
Yeah, yeah, me.
Watching QTT. Obviously want more.
GME lock and fade.
Rocket if you have shares. It is a meme stock though.
If it wants to go to the highs from yesterday, I'd be interested. ATOS up, looking for the 350 break.
ATOS up. 3.70s please.
Hey boy. Hey boy. Come here. Come here. Yeah.
Do it.
Are you watching?
ATOS, looking for this 350 break. I'd like it up near 370. ATOS. ATOS. Yeah, I think TOS is better. ATOS. PHUN is about to rotate its float for what that's worth.
One of those stocks that I've always hated.
Let's go run it. Run it.
What do you want? In over 350, 360?
Just somewhere around 370 is what I was looking for.
RYB on the way $. Can RB on trails. ATOS. Started ATOS.
Feel the jiggle.
You got it?
Yeah, I got 2 cents lower than I wanted, but I thought I hit it at 59. It jumped. Got 57.
You watching PHUN?
I don't think I have shares on that. I think I checked earlier.
Oh my god, AVO.
You know, I wish I got in short.
All out of ATOS.
Did Sue get out of AVO?
I think he
Dollar
did.
dollar.
Yeah, I think he actually got out above
ATOS,
16.
Dollar on way.
Yeah, at some point he said I'm done with it, and it was at like 1670 or something.
That's good because of that 14 now.
Yeah.
No, you can't complain too
Done
much. You
messing
got him
with
way worse than they got
ANTX.
me.
For anybody paying attention, we got that little bit of a squeeze, right? You saw it FOMOing or jiggling. You saw it trying to hit through 60, and it went right up to 60, and then it just stopped, right? People were trying to make it go through 60, and it couldn't.
QTT still needs the
I thought I hit it at 59, but we got 57, so we were pretty close.
XPEV.
It jumped right as I hit the button. And then what did we get? We get the pullback. What it does after that pullback, I don't know. But hopefully it runs again. We can get a second chance here.
Bad boy.
What's XBEV doing? Whoa, XBEV, nice little bounce off the bottom.
Carrot real big company there.
Yeah, what is XBEV's float? 486, jeez.
486 million.
Yeah. I don't know what to do with this QTT. I keep staring at it. It's like it has volume, but it's like just weird. It's just slow.
It's just
Yeah, it's just
Not
it's
enough.
like I don't know what to do with it. I've been watching it for a while now, and it's just going straight up, but without any kind of real speed to it.
PULM earnings FYI.
Does it have a high float?
Yeah, higher, 135.
There you go.
ENTX is DON.
Yeah, I got a little
ATOS
bit of
dollar,
that
dollar,
on the-
dollar.
A little bit of a pop.
ATOS, you were supposed to go back to high day. I wanted round 2.
Watching that one.
Did you guys have shares on ATOS?
Negative.
Felt like that was a pretty easy trade. I was hoping for more of a squeeze through 350, but just didn't give it to us.
XPIV. You got shares on XPIV?
QT.
Yeah, that's an interesting one. That's a huge float. That's almost 500 mil. Those are the ones I always get in trouble with.
The float's too big.
Yeah, because Brian actually gave a really good explanation of this a little while ago. Think
Carrot
of
free pop fast would get me
think
going.
of a low float as a go-kart and a high float as like a tractor trailer, like a 18-wheeler. When it goes to turn around, what's gonna take a long time to turn around versus something that's gonna be really quick?
CLT
It was a really good analogy to kind of understand that these can like go like XBEV looks like it's going straight up and you think it might have a big pullback, but for it to really turn around, it's going to take a while.
Makes sense.
Yeah, once he said that, that was definitely a light bulb moment for me, and it definitely makes me more weary of the higher float stocks. And I actually went back and looked at my stats as well, and I definitely don't do as well on higher float stocks.
Those are
No.
the ones that tend to hurt people more.
Yeah, QTT, you suck. You're supposed to go over 3 first. Oh yeah, just because they can grind. That's like your institutional money. Like when you get that kind of volume into those kind of stocks, it's, you know, you got algos driving that thing and all kinds of different, you know, institutional money. And it's like until they're done, it's not going to turn around.
Exactly. You can sit there with it all day, but
Yep. They could literally just prop it up the entire day if they wanted. Like they'll give it little pullbacks here and there, but that's usually just them selling to buy it back at a lower price. It's kind of crazy, like when you really think about how the retail investor probably gets played so hard on a daily basis.
absolutely, dude. Playing games with us constantly.
Yeah, like they'll drive a price up, get you interested, you start to buy, that's when they sell, then you start to sell because you realize it's not working, and then that's when they're buying your shares back. So they're literally selling you your shares and buying your shares.
Playing you on both sides.
Yep. And I'm sure the top players have, you know, the ones that are paying for the order flow, they're taking that order flow and they're putting it right into an algo that's doing exactly what I just said.
Yeah.
Like they will prop a stock up, and then once they realize the order flow is coming in from retail, that's when they sell. And then once they see the order flow coming through and they're selling, that's when they're buying. They're basically just eating up the retail liquidity. And it's really messed up when you think about it.
They know what they're doing, man.
Yeah. But that's why I think to be a retail trader who makes real money, like you have to do what we're doing. What was it, Thomas?
UAL.
What do you mean do what
Oh,
we're doing?
wow. Like not looking to hold stocks for
Oh,
a longer period of time. You just get in, make your money, and get out.
yeah.
What the heck is United doing? These are other ones that scare me. Look at that daily, man. Man, if this gets above 56.25, there is nothing to the left.
Hotels pumping. And airlines.
Apparently hotels are going too. Must be some kind of I wonder if Biden like said something about like opening crap up. Oh, Spies Hive Day, that might be why as well. I saw the jiggle there on United, but I don't know. I've never done well with these airlines.
I hesitated myself. The jiggle as it was coming down.
Yeah, yep.
And I hesitated. I was just like, man, I just think this can go a little more. It's like, why am I gunshotted at?
It's because it's not really like a FOMO trade, though. I mean, it just kind of went up. It didn't really like Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you for clarifying that.
Yeah, because I mean, I was watching it, like it was going up, but it was just like walking.
And I think I would take those if I got my initial FOMO trade in the beginning and I'm green on the debt.
Oh, my wife just texted me Biden something.
Texted you what?
She said Biden is supposed to sign the bill tomorrow, and checks could be out by next weekend.
They're saying by the end of March, everybody will have money.
Question is why did he wait 2 days to have his ceremony on Friday?
Hey Tim, look at SLGG if you have shares on it. They might have missed it. But...
Slug. Stop telling me to look at these. Are you scrolled out? How much of a chart are you looking at?
I am looking at 2 days worth.
Okay. So you see all that in pre-market, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't like that. I like ones that are above everything. So like pull up UAL or AAL is pretty close. It kind of double topped.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Like I know what you're looking for and it's good. Like it works for you, but I hate looking at things that are in a range because to me, this is my personal opinion, but when something's in a range, like if you're looking for a spike up to like that 680 area, to me what I see is there's another area 722 or whatever the heck that is right there in pre-market that it's saying, hey, that's the next area, let's go there. And then it's like when it gets above that, then you have this one all the way over here at 840. And they're like, oh well, we got through this one, let's go up there to 840. So that's my thought process behind it. And I think that's what like a lot of people are thinking is like, okay, we broke this, it's a breakout, let's go up to the next level kind of thing.
Yeah.
At least that's my mentality, and that's personally why I don't like those.
Yeah.
But on your side of things, like say it goes straight up to that 725 area from here on a really fast move, the odds are it's not going to have enough to continue all the way up, towards $8. So I get it. It's just not my comfort zone.
Right there. Hey, boy. No more rubber toys for my dog.
It'll just come out in pieces. It's like corn.
Huh? He's literally eating every rubber toy, like eating them. They sell that stuff as like basically indestructible, not true.
And airlines and the hotels, they would have been good plays. But again, like we were saying, Thomas, it wasn't fast. It was just kind of on a daily stroll.
HDSH I keep hearing about. Not much.
I keep looking at it because it pops up, and then I go, no, I don't want to look at that.
That's how I am with this RYB. It keeps going off. I'm like, I pull it up. I'm like, get out of here.
AVEO is under 14 now.
Steve said it was going to go all the way down to 11.
I don't think he's wrong.
That's so frustrating.
Especially the fact that he didn't mean to long it.
Yeah. Or maybe he did and he's just covering it up.
Would have been a really good put out.
I'm just kidding.
Knowing Steve, I cannot imagine
Yeah.
he would have longed it there.
No, not a chance.
That was very uncharacteristic of him.
Yeah. It was his wife.
TLND if you want to scoop. TLND.
And not enough volume for me.
TLNV.
I'd already kind of scooped.
Right there, but
TLND.
even still, like this,
Larry, Nancy, Delta.
yeah, even this candle only has 9,000 shares traded on it, and
506,000 all day.
50
Yeah.
cent spread too. And it already is halfway.
yeah,
He already made a move.
yeah. I
Good
wish.
good
Would've been
spot
nice.
though. Thomas is such a hindsight trader.
Look at what?
We all know you pulled that up after it got bought up. Don't lie.
Yeah, I'm a little slow today.
22 of you, only 7 likes. Come on, boys and girls.
I had some 5-year-old kid in bed last night kicking me all night.
PHU and 2x rotation.
Gotta love that.
YOLO long.
It's like when they get into the bed with you, you're like, oh, this is going to be amazing. And then it's like midway through the night, you're like, that was really dumb.
Get out of the bed.
My pet is killing me.
you just, they kick you one last time, and you just kick them, and they fall out of the bed. Oh, GME to 276?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. It's trying again. Can you imagine if that gets back to the highs again? Oh, well, highs of yesterday. RYB's actually trying something here, finally.
Yeah, I'm like, I was about to say, are you watching RYB?
I have been, like, all morning, because it keeps going off on the scanner, and then it hasn't really actually done anything. But it looks like it might.
I don't like the 9.
SLGG in tiny.
SLGG, actually? Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
it's kind of...
amazing somehow.
I wouldn't want to.
It's like I'm wanting 520.
Yeah, would have to. That'll extend it enough.
SLGG made a pretty good move here through the $0.50.
Potential to move. Is that RYB a lower float?
Yeah, 22, 21, 22.
Yeah, the fact that it's consolidated so damn long down here.
I don't know.
Definitely went smaller size on this SLGG
RYB
because...
Top up to like 550.
Ooh!
Or a nice flush.
Because I don't... I was just saying, I don't like when it's
Or just
kind of
flush
in a
out
range.
here for fun.
Yeah.
But you heard me tell Jag that if it gets up there really fast, right, it's not as likely to continue.
You wanna play me? Let's do this. Come get me now.
ADSE up.
There we go. See if we can get down below this this area right here, 730.
Zoom out with movable.
Nope. That TLND went all the way back up.
Looks like 726 could be the key area there.
If it had some volume, it'd be interesting for a short.
The MTX may be getting ready to do something.
I don't like the tails.
720.
PQ stalking it.
Some decent shares sitting there at 720. So
SLGG taking my dollar there.
I don't know.
That was green on, but it just kept going.
I'm not holding this back up through 750.
I'm gonna break out, just kidding. I'm gonna break out, just kidding.
I'm so tempted to short AV now that it just bumped up over 14, but
That's frustrating.
I don't know.
I'm
Just
not
needed that
gonna
one more
break
little
out.
push. It didn't want to give it to us.
Got a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah. I got a little pop on it early. It was nothing, but then I ran away.
I traded it with 75 shares in pre-market and gave it $6 after
Yeah.
I was up 20 bucks on it, just wouldn't break down. I'm like, I'm not.
BQ, if you guys it could be a possibility.
No, don't have it. No.
I've realized that a lot of the things that I call out aren't going to help me anymore because I'm not taking any of those trades, but it's all good.
I took a small trade on SLGG. I was looking for a little bit more out of it, but
BQ 6.60
Not
for
quite.
me.
That little drop candle.
Well, I had my order under where that finished. I had it down at 709, I think it was. Yeah, 709. I moved it up as I realized it was bouncing at 725, but then it just kept going. But yeah, I got out for a very small win.
Yeah.
See what it
That's
does here at
usually
8.
been interesting.
Well, that's the one we were talking about.
Gotcha.
Still going.
Yeah, I'd like to, if it pops through 8, I'm going to get back in.
I am starving today.
I know, me too. My tummy has been growling at me all morning. Sound like a little kid. My tummy's growling.
I am so hungry.
I'm so hungry. I need like some Pop Tarts or something.
Devin, look at ENTX.
You in it?
Small. Trading small today.
Yeah.
Yeah? Look at this thing.
SLGG round 2.
Small one.
Huh? Break even, basically.
Yeah.
SLGG in.
I think I missed this by like 5 cents there.
It's acting a lot like, I can't remember that one I was focused on so much in the morning yesterday, but it's acting a lot like it.
Tim, did you get in SLGG again?
Yeah.
That looks like it should be good then.
Just needed to get down through 8. Give us a nice push.
So you're okay with that one not being over high?
That's a pretty big move, yeah. It's a little frustrating because it missed me by 5 cents there. That was a little annoying on my take profit.
Earnings there FYI. Can't remember if I mentioned.
Peeked over it.
Yup. Aware. THX.
37.
That's a nice flush right there.
There you go.
Got my first fill. Down closer to 750 for the second.
You are interested in these if they're close to the pre-market highs, but not if
Only if it's on a big move.
Okay.
Like, it has to be an intense move.
Pulled up and it was close. You wouldn't have. Really
Yeah, I wouldn't even. No, I would have been looking for it to break that high and go. But this started moving down here at 750.
Yeah. You want an extended high.
STAF up. STAF up.
And, I mean, I'm not implementing those anymore, but that was short week.
For now.
For now. They're not my favorite plays, dude. I don't play them very well. I normally.
MOGO if you have shares.
MOGO?
Oh, yeah,
If you have shares.
that would be a good one.
Oh, dude, you're being busy, dude.
Yeah, just take that
Nice
off.
and extended.
I'd like to see it go closer than that.
890.
Just at the high of yesterday right now. Crossing over it. That would probably be a good short.
Yeah.
If I was going to play those, I don't even have shares in this. I don't
MOGO.
think so. take it, but just gonna look.
I would've
So
got in
we were right there on
What
SLGG.
the
That thing
fuck are
kept
you
going.
doing now, boy? God, I love you so much.
I'm gonna eat the chair. Don't worry about it.
God.
Yeah, Dad, don't worry about me, Dad.
Turn around, he's got something else in his damn mouth.
This dog some chew toys on Amazon.
It is his chew toys. He's eating them, like devouring them. They're inside of his stomach.
STAF, maybe, for the dollar
No
break.
longer toys.
If you guys got them.
Yeah, you see it.
That one's the one by Kong. I don't think you can eat that.
He can eat it.
You think you can eat the Kong toy?
You can get chunks off of it. It's harder than the other toys, but they can.
Jag's like, trust me.
Trust me.
They'll get pieces off of it.
I couldn't buy my dog, and he's just a pug. I couldn't buy him anything with a squeaker in it. No matter how hard the toy was or whatever, he would get that squeaky out and kill it. Like he would just nibble on it until it didn't squeak anymore. He's a pug. Like he's not supposed to be able to like tear stuff open. Come on, Mogo. 850. You know you want it.
He's full now.
It's like, God, I've eaten so much plastic and rubber.
We need a break.
Time to go to bed for a little bit.
Come on,
That's
Mogo.
fun. I think Mogo just flashes down and kills you.
Yeah, I'm just sitting above the $50. Not really looking for it to go through. It's kind of annoying that it's just sitting here, though.
Mogo?
Yeah.
What'd you get in?
77. There we go. Oh, there goes staff.
Of course, all the volume just dropped out of MOGO on you.
I know, that's why I was hoping it would just flush, but that's why I'm not really looking to hang around in this, that's for sure. But I'm trying to give it a sec to see if it wants to try the $50. Oh, there we go, 57. Come on. Sitting at 53. Of course, here comes the spread, too. One little 850 test ain't gonna hurt you.
No.
What do you guys think of JOB?
J-O-V?
Juliet, Oscar, Bravo.
Job.
I want it a little bit higher, but
We don't have shorts.
you don't have shorts anyway. But
They're talking about vaccine boosters now.
Job.
oh, look, BT is on my screen. That's probably a mistake for me to look at it, but yeah, I don't like that.
BT?
BT.
No, BT.
Bravo.
Man, I
Tower.
always get those two confused.
Yeah.
Why does
Never
B
formed
and
a
B
big
have to sound so much alike? That's ugly.
Yeah, for a while I traded. Remember, I traded the hell out of that for I don't know how many weeks.
Yeah. Shirts. Not
I don't like
pretty
that.
right now.
And there's not enough volume in the can.
Draymond's thinking like, I'm sitting there watching Mogo, and it's like, I would be looking to protect the upside right now and just let it do its freaking thing. I turned and looked
Right.
at YouTube.
Yep. Oh, of course it's gonna get me. Oh, it's right at me. Oh, slippage coming. Yeah, slippage. So stupid how it doesn't fill you right away.
Right at me. Oh.
Well, it felt like that thing could just flush, like all the way back down to 820. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna give it a shot.
And then it said no.
Yeah, it did. It said, nah, bro, we're not going through 850. And it sucks, too, because I got filled at 865, right? And I had my order at 853, and it went to 852. So it's like I would have got filled. That's the frustrating part, but oh well. I really think that was one of those ones that could have just went kaplooey all the way down, back down to like 820. and then I would have been happy.
And at the same time, I could understand why you wanted to protect the upside.
Yeah.
Lost money, not worried about it.
Yep.
But in our case, we are.
Yeah, house money there, you don't mind just putting it at high of day and kind of doing the same thing, but watching Job, I feel like I don't know how to feel about it. That STAF, I just couldn't get excited about it. I wanted that thing up to like run to 120 or something. I would have been actually really excited, but it didn't.
I'm just taking it nice and slowly, baby.
Yeah. I don't really like a lot today.
Yeah, I'm just getting
I was with Tim. I was expecting a whole lot more out of today.
Yeah.
with the SPY gapping up like it did.
Yeah, it's up another three. Yeah, it's up another
Let's just buy it. Let's look at that.
392.50.
Damn, go SPY.
By the way, go take a look at Steel. That thing just did exactly what we said it would.
What is it?
X.
Pulled back.
ATOS on a trail.
Well, it didn't. I mean, it just like grinded. It had that one little pullback, but yeah. But the move you were looking to get in on was the front side, and it never really gave you much of that back. And now just up there. It's like one of those ones that'll just do what it wants.
Yeah, and it's Steel. Like you said.
Yeah.
That's
No, I'm obeying my rules today. I've got
SLGG
one more
going
hour.
back.
What is?
SLGG.
Yeah. It tried to go. It actually went hive day, didn't it? Oh no, it tried.
STAF reducing half B/E.
I tried to hold half of that looking for this move, but it went back to. It felt like it was going back to the highs, which it pretty much did, and now it's failing.
Crap average there.
Could have been a good descending triangle or sloppy seconds type trade.
SLGG trail. MOGO out all.
Yeah, need a little move.
Stalking RYB again.
Volume. I'm not interested in that.
Stupid RYB. Look at that chart. It's just the chop
No.
fest to the upside.
I'm going to allow myself just to be picky
STAF
for a little bit.
$$ on way.
I'm going to take really solid trades.
let them come to you. Bro.
That's why I'm cutting early too, just so I don't stick around during the slow times and get the FOMO going and all that bullshit like I did yesterday. Just for the rest of this week. By next week, I'll be ready to trade. If it's boring, I'll freaking work out or something.
Real quick for anybody paying attention, ATOS, I know I said it earlier, but we've got that push, felt the jiggle, got in, got the pullback. What it does after that pullback, who knows, right? Tried to go higher, ended up fading. MOGO, same thing, right? Got the big push, got short, got the pullback. Unfortunately, we had our order sitting there, but I really thought this one might give us a bigger flush down under 850, but didn't. Got out, right? What is it going to do now? I don't know, right? Is it going to go back to the highs, or is it going to try to bounce and then fade? Who knows? And SLGG, same thing, right? Big pop, got short, got the pullback. What it does after that, I don't know, right? We tried to look for it to come back down into this range down here, but didn't quite give it to us. And got the big pop again, right? Got the pullback, tried to go back to high of day, and ultimately ended up failing, right? So the one constant, intense move, pullback, right? That's the high probability play that we're looking for. CDTX. It did alert. Yeah. Crap volume. $3 would be a pretty nice
My phone is blowing up with all these like,
area.
I don't know, I guess like spam things. Like Get it.
Just turn it off.
Robocall.
Throw it out the window.
Somebody's trying to sell me moisturizer, then they want to buy some house that I've never heard of. And I don't sell
Be like,
houses.
sure, you can buy this house. I don't know who's living in it, but I take cash only. Bitcoin.
I'll do it for 200,000.
Only take Bitcoin. By the way, my name is not Lance.
Yeah. And that's the worst part. It says my name in it.
Oh, so know your name. Darn it.
It must be off the phone number, I guess. I don't know.
STAF $.
I get messages all the time asking to buy my house. I don't know what the deal is with that.
It would have been a smaller
Buy
winner.
your house.
We would only had 100 shares, but I really wanted that to move up through 110.
Show me the cash.
I was more interested if it would have got up to 120 area.
Drop off $350,000 in my door.
You do that all month day.
I'll be out today. I'll get it moved. I promise.
Yeah, for real. It's like even if somebody came up to me and was like, my house is probably worth like 280, 290, and it's like if they came up and they're like, here, 350 cash, will you move out? Yep. Yes, sir.
Let me load up.
I'm going to U-Haul right now.
Yes, sir. Kids, we're moving.
Don't know where, but we're going.
We got a $70,000 down payment.
In the NTX.
MOGO would have been a nice short a while ago.
Oh, NTX to the moon. Did you get in under 6?
I am in under 6, yeah.
Nice. We're actually, I'm actually looking at a house today, virtually.
Buy it?
Yeah, to buy it. Yeah, we're looking to move before fall.
Close to where you are.
Where- No, well, so one area is, and the other area we're looking at is probably like 35, 40 minutes away.
Yeah.
We're in a good school district. It's actually where I grew up and went to school, but I personally always wanted to move to this other school district, which is better, and just feel like it would be a better opportunity for our kids in a lot of ways. Plus, it's just like the hot area. And then the other area is what you would say going down south to a lot of people. So it's more more suburbs, but housing is a lot cheaper. So you can get like twice the house for the same money. And there's one area down there that the schools are really good as well. So that was kind of why we chose that area. And yeah, with the whole pandemic thing going on, apparently you can look at houses virtually. I guess the agent goes there and you, I guess, FaceTime or Zoom or whatever, and they walk you through.
Virtual house showing, huh?
Yeah, I mean, I was telling Amanda, I was like, it's just look at the pictures, because that's basically all you're really going to be doing through the. Yeah, it's like how much like visualization can you really get from somebody walking through the house with their phone?
Like
Now,
the
if you
V1.
really like the house, can you go see it?
Yeah, you can still see it in person. It's just it's more for, I guess, your safety, like if you are a little worried about it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, as long as nobody else is there, I don't really care. It doesn't bother me. Just wear a gas mask.
That's what I would advise.
There's nothing moving right now. Spy's trying to go back to the highs. ENTX to 7. Let's go. Just need that 625 break, and you're golden. I think I'll at least go to 650.
Being a pain in the bootay.
It's fighting it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who's fighting it. It's just people taking profit, and that's the worst part.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, the short sellers are buying as well, so it's like all these people, if they would just stop taking profit.
It would go.
Imagine if people stopped taking profit on GME.
Oof.
There you go, here you go. There's definitely the 624 through like 630. That's your battle.
MOGO taking all.
I just looked at the BM. Yeah, the bubbles say 624 through 630. It's like everyone, they got the shares kind of spread out through that. If you get through 632 is kind of the top of it, you're going right to 650. And there's a big bidder at $6 as well, like 85K sitting there now. Now people are stacking in front of that at 605. There's definitely more buyers right now than sellers. That's for sure. And this is a perfect example of how float rotation can be very dangerous if you are thinking of shorting. Because if you think about it, if you're short and it's at high of day and the float has rotated, literally everyone is underwater. There's no chance that anyone is not underwater.
Yeah.
Nobody short this is green right now.
Exactly. So the potential for a squeeze is much, much higher. Through 6, though, you might get a decent little drop to 580. But there's a lot of people to get through 6.
If it gets through, then I will probably dump this for today. I already took some out, just so I locked in some profit up there.
People keep stepping in at 6, but it's definitely starting to even out with the buyers and sellers.
Yeah, it's gonna go one way or the other.
I personally would lean towards the upside.
Well, I would too. It's 20 minutes.
Yeah. But obviously, it doesn't always work out the way we want.
True, and I'm willing to accept that today completely. Not looking to be stubborn. And I don't love that it's not just freaking breaking and going, you know? I mean, obviously that's never what I want to see happen, but it's consolidating here. Seems like it's trying to make those a little bit higher lows on these troughs. Buyers keep stepping in. I think they're gonna freaking break it. Hopefully here. Break through there.
It gets there and says nope.
Alright, there you go, girl. Come on, now keep pushing. You gotta keep pushing. Because I'm not gonna hold through another 56. Do it 650 now. There you go, stepping higher.
Yeah, through 650, you're gonna get a nice little spike.
I don't know, that's why I want to see it through 650 so bad.
Yeet. Ooh, they're fighting there. Ooh, that was a big no. We're not going through just yet.
Took a little more off. I'm down to my leftovers, so I'm playing it safe.
I think you're gonna get it right here. Yep.
There we go.
Ooh, there's a hidden seller right there. Did you see that just stop?
Yeah.
He's gone though.
Not yet.
Yeah, it went right through him. Well, you got to remember this is a short squeeze. You know how many stops were sitting there above 650?
Oh, I guarantee you, it's crap then.
But that's why that hidden seller was where he was, because he knew the volume would come in.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a big short that is covering. This thing's going, baby. There's a lot of shares.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. That was a big short that just got sold into right there. Like, that was a good 150,000 shares.
Really?
Yeah. It was an order that just popped up. You know that's a short covering when that happens. They're just like, "Oh, can't take it no more."
Nice baby. Let's just really squeeze.
I'm surprised it's just holding here like this. That's a sign that it is gonna squeeze if I've ever seen one.
I haven't seen the freaking super FOMO squeeze yet, and it hasn't happened.
That was a pretty good one through 650.
Yeah, but I want to see.
It would have went faster if you didn't have that hidden seller.
Here it comes. Over 7. I think we're gonna get 750.
Nah, I don't think so. I think this is going to be a fight. I think your squeeze was 650 to 7.
You might be right. But let's see. Push, 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 push.
I think you're getting into that area where even the FOMO traders are starting to feel like it's a little extended.
1 minute, we're getting 750. You're
Holy
right,
shit.
bro.
750? I said 8. I didn't say 750.
I said 750. You said, I don't think so. I think you missed it.
No, I did. No, I didn't say the FOMO already happened. I just said that was a pretty good squeeze. But yeah, no, I agree. That was a much better squeeze there.
That was the FOMO squeeze I wanted. Because all the rest kind of look the same. The candles were kind of the same size.
Did you get
I
out?
needed that one. I got out another 50 shares, so I'm waiting on 50.
Slowly leaking ENTX longs.
In case she decides to go stupid. Below 7 will get me out of these.
Hoo at B1.
So I'm almost out. You guys, have you heard of the stock ENTX? I think I heard of that somewhere. Shut up! God, it's so annoying. I don't mind like I get every once in a while alert, but when it's I'm rejecting any FOMO to add into this for now. Just letting it go today.
At moment have ATOSSS on a trail, ENTX smallish long, GMESS for fade, all on house money at this point.
Above 7, I'm gonna keep riding this.
I will BRB.
Love it when I'm right and Besh is wrong.
CLNY kinda watching, needs a bigger push though.
Here comes through it.
HOFB up.
Nope.
Did not want to.
5 seconds. Now.
Carrot earnings, pass.
This candle. Ah. Come on, squeeze these motherfuckers out. Let's go. There you go. Come on, squeeze, 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 squeeze. I took it off.
So you're all out now?
Yeah, I added to it too, which brought my average up to 7, so I wasn't willing to let it go against me. I thought it was gonna break that 750 when it shot up there. I really thought it was gonna go, so I just clicked it before it even got up there, but it's fine. I mean, it's a green trade for sure. Ah, there it goes. Son of a bitch. Enough. You better pull back.
How far of a pullback you looking for?
Right now, $7 kind of needs to hold for me, so. Below 7, I'll become dramatically less interested for now. There it is, below 7, so dramatically less interested now. Oh, back above, still interested. Kind of needs to almost break out for me to jump back in. The only thing is my next fib line's 867, but above that it's 1125, so if it does
See
clear
anything
that.
like that?
What's that?
I thought you, I guess maybe on the next candle, at the next candle above the 9 with the wick. Well, now it's filling the wick to the 9.
Yeah. It's going down. For now. Needs to shoot back over that 9. You need to chill out, man, when you... I've always kind of keep track of... I have the 9 and the 20 on, and when they get too separated, you know, they're going to probably seal up and go sideways for a little bit, and then maybe in another 20 minutes I'll run again, but I'll probably be done trading by the time it's ready to go. You can't always get what you want. We're in this market though where there hasn't been intense follow through either, so I mean that's just part of where we are right now. I've seen less and less massive follow through on these things. SLGG died.
Yep.
Yeah, MOGO just kind of went sideways. What was that one that opened yesterday? Roblox. RBLX. What that did today. Oh, down. That's exciting for a day.
TRCH order at 2.70s to short while I go grab a coffee.
Yeah, And at this point, like for me to get back in it, I really got to see it go to breakout. Anything else moving today?
Not really. Nothing really moving at all right now.
MP, grinder, Zingu. Charlie's saying JUPW is moving. It's a pop and dropper, but no shorts, and I'm not doing those. I feel really good taking those off my watch. I mean, I know it kind of sucks because you guys are looking for those constantly, but
Taking what off?
I'm taking off all pop and drops. I don't care if something pops $5. It can. I'll look for a long in it. I'm not gonna look to short them.
Yeah.
Honestly, I trade them like garbage. I mean, literally, even when I do get them, like Thomas and Vesh, if they are good ones, they're not ones that keep running, which I get out of.
Yeah.
Normally. You know, even the good ones, I never get a lot on them because I'm not really good at trading those. So why am I wasting time risking my money, taking trades that I'm not really good at? Focus on what I'm good at. I like shorting stocks that have moved way up on the day that are super extended and they show weakness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I like to get them on the back side in that weakness, not on the front side trying to get the top because I don't really give a crap if I get the top. I'd rather get the full move down than get this top, get this top, get this top. I just suck at that. And yesterday I actually gave back a lot trying to do that, and now I'm like, stop doing that.
I gotta get the spot.
Huh? And we all got to do what we're good at, man. Like you're good at finding those little drops and adding into them and selling them when they're top. Jag. I don't even know how you do those. How do I delete a message?
Message where?
I think I just blocked them. Never mind. A message in Discord. I had this weird thing saying Apple was messaging me. It was like the Apple symbol. I'm like, I don't want to look at it. ENTX is one of these tricky ones though, man. It might run again.
Well, that was interesting news.
What was that?
My son just called from college. A friend of his committed suicide.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah, his
Somebody
he
you
didn't-
knew?
What?
Somebody you knew?
No, I didn't know him.
Okay.
Somebody he knew from school. So yeah, we didn't live with him.
That sucks, man.
Yeah, crazy.
I haven't had anything like that in a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, not that long. Like 5 years was my last But that dude, I mean, he didn't mean to kill himself either. He was just effed up.
Yeah.
I had my shop at Town Square. I was right next to a GameWorks.
Yep.
And one of the guys who worked there, he was like a regular customer. We became friends. And he was like super depressed. It made me feel horrible, dude, because like we met up and he tried, well, he would go into the bowling alley there, and like I said, those like high pressure, like CO2. I don't even know what it is, dude. It's kind of like what we use to clean the computer, but it's high powered like that.
Yep.
You know, that, what is that stuff called, man? You know what I'm talking about?
It's compressed air, isn't it?
Compressed air. It's compressed air, but it's super high powered because it's used to clean the bowling alleys.
Yep.
So it's like what we use for our laptops times a million, you know?
Yep.
And one day he went back there and he took that to the face, basically.
Oh,
and they found him passed out. And he lived, but he came up to me and he was like, you know, and showed me his head because he cracked his head open. And he was like, dude, I don't know why. I'm just, you know, I'm not right. And I was like, man, let's go out. Let's get some coffee, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, let's not go drink. Let's just go get a coffee. I'm like, you don't need alcohol, you know, and meet up with me. And then the next day I came in and they'd kind of, everybody covered up for him. Nobody said anything. Next day I came in, they had GameWorks all shut down, and he had done the same thing, but this time he killed him.
Yep.
And he had an instant brain aneurysm. And I was like, oh my god, dude. That was a crazy one, man, because it wasn't somebody I was like super tight with, but I'd gone out and had drinks with him a few times. Like we were, you know, he was a regular customer.
Yeah, so you knew him.
Every day on his break, he came out and hang out at the shop and talked to us, so we knew him really well. And he had told me that he was like going through some depression thing, and I was like, "Geez, bro, don't do that." You know, don't do that.
GRAY.
What's that?
Not for you, it's a pop. GRAY.
Yeah.
It could end up for me. You never know, man. It could end up being a long.
I don't see it being long.
For example, everybody was excited about the pop yesterday that turned into a great long that I shorted.
That is true.
This one is not that.
No.
Alright, I'm back.
Yeah, that one even had that look. I mean, the fact that I shorted that it shows that I was thrown into that.
Well, we had to have a trade for 3 hours.
Yeah. And then we're freaking hungry for trades. We're like, oh my god, something's moving! Where is that thing today?
AVEO. It's at 14.
So it's in the
It's popping.
Good lord, look at that thing. Came all the way down to 14 and just stood still, huh?
Yep. And it was basically going between like 13.50 and 14.
Geez, Steve probably took a hit on that one.
Depending on where he got out.
Seems like it was like 1680 or so.
That's still.
I think he said 16 was 2,500 bucks, or 2,500. Yeah. So it's probably, I guess, if he sold 1680 area somewhere like 21 ish.
Yeah, 2100 or so. He still sucks.
Yeah.
Lose 2100 in a screw up.
No. Well, it was a screw up, and he had a chance to get out of a screw up, and he didn't. So it's kind of on him at that point.
Well, dude, everything's. I mean, even like yesterday, I take full responsibility for what I did. It's not my fault. I mean, it's not the market's fault. It's my fault. I pushed the button. I added to it. I then revenge traded it. It was all on me.
What's weird though is he got in wrong by accident. Realized that he could have taken the loss and then shorted it right there. And he would have been.
He didn't realize it right when he did it though. He took the short.
He moved $2 on him. So I mean, at that point, if you thought it was going to go down a lot to
You
begin
could have
with,
taken the cut there and.
and then buy in and short it.
True.
You're saying
could have got out break even when we were looking at it, but.
Instead of going, okay, I had the feeling it's going to go down, but I bought wrong, so I'm going to keep it. I mean, it's different than you're holding the trade because it's a trade you didn't think was going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I told him this morning when he was holding it. I'm like, dude, why are you holding this? I'm like, you obviously don't believe in this company. You shorted it.
Yeah.
And he goes, no, I don't. He goes, I don't. I'm like, you should probably get out of it, dude. Sucks. I mean, we all make mistakes, dude.
Yeah.
Where I can't even see him. Is he a moderator?
Who?
Steve.
Yeah.
Why is he there?
He's just not online, probably.
Oh, so if you're not online, you won't even be here?
Yeah, like scroll all the way down to the bottom of that list of users, and you'll see there's a offline section.
Okay. I was messaging. It's cool. The fact that he got out of that and didn't come back. Oh, there he is. Message sent. Probably super frustrating to be in that position where you took a big loss that you didn't even need to take.
Yeah. And it should have been a big win.
Gold stocking.
Nah, because I mean, his intention wasn't to go that direction.
Carrot.
Thing is, he'd still be holding. If he was short, he'd still be in it.
Yeah. Well, he wouldn't. That's not true. He would have been out of it last night because he tried to take profit at 19 bucks.
That's true.
RYB.
So it keeps popping up.
That RYB just won't stop.
Just 21 mils, theoretically. Float.
Already. I'm not gonna play that today.
Oh, it looked good at first. It was moving up, and then it just did that little drop, and then kind of hanging out.
Thomas, how you feel about that one? You gonna short it?
Which one, bro?
RYB?
No. Not in love with it.
Not feeling the love there.
Something just beeped at me. Did you guys hear that? I've never heard that sound before. You might hear it on my stream. Wait like 20 more seconds if you're listening to my stream.
I got you muted.
Well, it's probably about to go off now.
It was a sponsored channel, Steven Barrett Scott.
Oh, I see it. I see
It
it.
disappeared real quick.
I totally forgot about that because it's so rare that it happens. I see it now in the chat though. Yeah,
USWS
Steven
earnings for
Pet
anyone looking.
Petzinger. Thanks, Steven.
Something
I
like
appreciate
YouTube
that.
does.
Yeah, you can hit the join button on YouTube to support the channel and me and the channel.
I mean, what if I don't like you?
Well, then you hit unsubscribe and dislike.
Okay, good. Can I unsupport you? Like, can I take money away from you?
No. Well, I mean, you could try, but you'd have to go through YouTube, so good luck. Yeah, SLGG, that thing was a huge fade. Super sad about SLGG. I wish I would have tried to trail that thing.
Slug bug.
But I would have got stopped out anyway because it went back to high of day. So I would not have put my stop that high because my average was like 807 or so. But boy, that would have been nice. RYB trying again. FOLD trying to do something. I highly appreciate that, Steven.
Not much volume.
I don't know if you're actually in here watching. You haven't said anything in the chat, but yeah, much appreciated.
Yeah, Cold's got no volume.
It definitely allows me to know that, you know, I always feel like I'm not really doing too much on these live streams, but I do know that back when I was still really trying to soak in all the information, that just watching somebody go through the motions sometimes made me like pick up like that one bit of gold that they didn't even realize that they were saying that made a light bulb click for me, but it was something that was just so easy and normal to them. So that's kind of why I really enjoy doing it the way that I am. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm not trying to make it sound like something it's not. I'm not trying to make it entertaining. I'm just trading, right? So you're seeing my process for what it is. And I hope that as things progress for me, people who are watching can really see something that helps them. This RYB is actually getting interesting.
I know,
Hey, Abdul.
I just longed it, so I told you I thought it was a new higher. Might shoot up towards 6-ish.
What's your average?
I'm all out now.
What were you in it?
38.
Oh, nice. So you got the break there.
Yeah.
Okay, Ross. PDSB also trying.
PESB?
PD. Peter Dog Sally Bravo.
That's not extending at all.
RYB.
Go
More
6.
grindy.
Go
Not
6.
yet,
Go
Does
6.
that not give you grindy
but
vibes?
def interested. 6.20.
PDSB?
Yeah.
I said it's trying. I didn't say I felt like it was extended. That would be like 650s is what I'd be looking for. I'm looking for 620s on RYB.
Next two candles, yeah.
Correct. There, when it's really slow and things like start to kind of pop, that I mean, you get the chart up nice and early, so you just kind of, yeah, yep.
This week.
Woo.
Oh, man, EVO below 14.
Yep.
That little effort. HEPA is trying a little something soon. It's cheap and no longer.
Y'all scaring me.
What was that other one you were looking at besides
LOL.
RYB?
Took the scalp.
PDSB.
Third booster shot of Moderna. Now you're gonna have to have 52 shots.
Only two.
Yeah. They're talking about you may need a booster shot now.
Booster.
Damn RYB, really wanted bigger. Carrot. Same with PDSB.
If I was as aggressive as I wanted to be when I woke up, I'd probably be at goal. But I just was not feeling that open, like at all.
Yeah, I'm just.
By the way, if you all remember my previous conversation, I think it was like a week ago, about March 14th. It's soon. Today is the 11th.
What's happening on March 14th?
So Sunday is March 14th.
Oh yeah, there's a video I watched about it. It was great. They made like a cartoon
Really?
video about it.
I want to see this.
Yeah. Just typed in the name of the song. DJ.
Is that the day we can eat steak?
Yeah. It's like an animation song. Steak and
Oh,
DJ.
that's steak day?
Animated music.
Yeah, it literally said. All right, let me see. Oh, I can't probably listen to this on here. Stop. Okay. Hold on, let me mute YouTube real quick. You can still hear me, but you can't hear what I'm hearing. That was pretty funny. RYB doing it dirty.
Yep.
RYB said nope.
I just wanted $6, man. Wanted that $6 pop.
I only wanted 585.
You were a lot closer than me.
And neither anything, so it doesn't really matter.
MGM looking to break out on the daily.
I'm probably done for the day. Got closing out in 20.
20.
Yeah, I'm gonna be done as well because I'm doing lunch and that house viewing. But
Handsome.
I'm probably gonna, yeah, I guess, yeah, 20 minutes is probably about right.
Got some errands I want to run. I'm avoiding the slow time of the day today.
Sammy. Yeah, gold came down, oil prices went up.
Trying to make them today a mental health day.
Mental health
It's
day.
it's hindsight though. Yeah, I mean the dollar is gonna depreciate a little bit. It really depends though, you know, if everybody spends that money. The problem is a lot of people that are getting the money that actually need the money, they're going to be spending it on things like bills and stuff like, and you know, bills. So that's not going to go back into the economy per se. It's going to go to where it would have went beforehand anyway. And the people that don't really need the money, that are still getting the money, they're more likely to just kind of stash it away. Especially after like seeing what could happen. I mean, obviously you're going to have your people that spend a lot of money, but I mean, how inflation works is when a lot of money is inserted into the economy, but it has to actually be inserted into the economy. So you can give a bunch of money to people, but unless it's actually being spent, inflation won't actually happen. So we'll see how it all pans out. I mean, and if the inflation does happen, it's going to be over the course of many, many years.
That's a little chilly.
It's not going to just happen.
I'll give you my leftovers. DFT just said nope too, huh?
Yep.
So look at the SPY, dude.
What's up, 5 bucks?
We have new highs?
I think it is. Can you
Yeah, we're at new highs. 394.17 was the previous high.
What is? GME?
OCGN?
SPY, new highs.
Oh, the SPY. OCGN, you said?
Yeah. Might have missed it, yeah. Came from down
OCGN
there.
up.
I don't know if you even have shorts on it.
I do. I actually have plenty. Holy crap. Like 47 million.
Couple. And
Oh, never mind. 4.7 million, sorry.
We got no, none on that, but
Dude, looks like a short, bro.
yeah, it's just a little extended. Oh, like 880. I'll be right back. I gotta go help with the daycare. If you guys are gone by then,
OCGN.
have a good day.
All right, brother.
Same, Jag.
You short this, bro?
I just did, yeah.
No, I always got that fear that they're gonna come out and say, OCGN just cured cancer. OCGN, they've cured the cancer. It's gone. Stock just goes to $5,000.
Don't think that's possible.
No. This is a crazy move.
Yeah, it is.
You add in already?
Yeah, I just added here.
That's straight frick up.
Yeah, it's a pretty good squeeze.
Average?
97. Had an order at 87 there. Just missed me. Oops. Do.
Alright, I'm gonna have some money on that long. You still on this Veshipu?
Yep.
I got out of my long, so might be a better point.
$9.15.
I think that was my average. Literally.
You got in all the way up there? You crazy. I mean, it worked, obviously, so you did something right.
9.17 actually.
Stop hod.
It'll look just like that one yesterday that I shorted, and that's where I shorted it. And then when it broke above that, you're gonna get a push. It's what you do. It always looks extended till the next candle that looks more extended. That's why I will never short the first pop again, because I don't think the first pop is normally the last pop. Unless it's no volume, these bullshit type play. I haven't heard news on this though.
Yeah, it's a bigger float, too.
I think this is the short though. I just don't think it's going to go higher than that unless he does launch some news that this company just cured cancer. And then it can run. Trading such late share size today, man.
The 9:30 break should get a 9 test, I would hope.
There we go.
That's not the break I was expecting. I thought that was going to just kind of shoot down, but... What is my 26? Come on. There we go. Come on, 15. That's all we need. Just need that 15 test.
Trying to get you back to good, huh?
Got my fill at 15.
So it's out break even on half or something?
I took 75% there.
Okay.
I got the 25% at 897. See if we can get the 9 test.
Now, is that just on ones that run against you like this, that you would do that on the...
Well, yeah, because I have more shares. So I have a chance to scale out. Alright, I just took it there. I was hoping when it pushed down the 9 like that, it was just going to flush through, but it didn't. So we'll probably get some kind of a bounce. No, it was actually a decent trade. I got a pretty good ad up top. Well, I hit it twice.
Your average is not... Oh, you got it. So your average is better than 915.
I had my order at 90. Oh, it wasn't 905. Dang, I would have got filled. That's all right. Yeah, my average was at 926.
Oh, okay. Last time I asked you, said 915. I didn't know you added after that.
No, my take profit was at 915. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. I've noticed that though on any of these with volume, normally that first push, which that was a decent amount of volume, it was a clean push. Normally the first push is not the last push. Normally there's one more. Sometimes big, sometimes small, but crappy
Stop
ones
on rest
one
over
push like
9.5.
that. The volume, I'm always going to be looking for that second round.
Yeah. Just realized I didn't post any of my trades today.
Me
I haven't either.
neither. Oh wait, I haven't taken one.
Oh. I think I posted my first one. I've just been kind of trying to get back in the loop, man. Back in the feel of it, you know?
Yeah. That was a fun trade.
That was a fun trade for me too. We both had fun.
I'm a little annoyed at myself for jumping in the first entry like I did, because I don't typically take those, the double tops. I know I always say that, but it was such an extended move to that point. I felt like even if it did go through, it would just try to get maybe to 9 and reject, and it just kept going. I was like, all right.
I mean, I watch all the ones you guys trade, and I just noticed that happens a lot. I know that's good for Thomas because he wants the second push to get, extra.
Well, yeah, I'm not afraid of those either. It's just I need to man up a little bit more like Thomas and hit it like I did this time. And the reason it worked is because I did. Like if I would have just wussed out and only hit it once up top there, then I definitely wouldn't have made money on this. My average would still be under 9 or around 9. Yeah.
On that second push, you really got to freaking man up if you're gonna do that trade.
Yeah, yeah.
Or just take it off at the first.
It's gonna break 9, isn't it? It did bounce where I got out though, so I'm not upset about it. I read that it didn't want to push through 9 just yet. It bounced, and what it does after that, I don't know. I say it all the time. the high probability trade is the intense move into the pullback. What it does after that, I have no clue, nor desire to care.
Oh yeah, you took that right at the double top.
I did, yeah.
What was yours? Did you post it?
I actually had to go play back a live stream to watch it because I missed it because I was having some severe internet issues.
I just posted the chart zoomed out so you can see it better.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh god, that's the other one. No, that's not the one he's on. Oh, you sorted in that thing low, huh?
It wasn't low at the time.
That's funny. Like, at the time, it felt pretty high. Why did you get in the 880s? Was there like a jiggle there or something? I didn't really see
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it was jiggling there with the double top. I mean, that was my theory, is that was an intense move. I was really interested when it was at 870, but I was like, I'm going to be patient because it's got that double top there. And when it got there, it jiggled nicely. And I told myself right then and there, I said, if this goes through this area, it's going to go right up through 9 and I'll get my ad there. But it was such an extended move from 825 that I figured it would run out of steam through 9, and then it just kept going through that. But I was patient with my ads, so that's what allowed this to be a good trade.
I gotcha.
I just really wish it would have flushed through 9 because it would have been a lot better. I was hoping to get my second fill down there closer to that double top area because usually it will attempt to test that area before it does whatever it wants to do after that.
Still not looking to add those, but just like to hear what your reasoning is. I literally took that one because it looked identical to that stupid trade from yesterday. AVO. All these big green bars and then one red bar that freaking formed a nice little wick on the bottom. Like, this starts going up on the next candle, I'm gonna take it.
The difference between something like this and that, though, is this didn't immediately go to a halt.
Well,
It was
that didn't
actually...
either.
Well, I'm just saying, like, this one was pretty far away from the halt the entire time.
Oh yeah, but I'm saying that wasn't. Well, that was far away from the halt actually when I got in it too.
Really?
It was like 2 bucks away from the halt, dude. I mean, I know you weren't here when AVO ran, but that was not near the halt when I first jumped in there.
Yeah, I was in right around the same area.
Yeah, you know there was no halt there. Yeah, no halt there. $10 at one point.
And then when that sucker shot up, I hammered it at the top because that's where I hammered it and hit my high day stop loss, and I was like, oh shit, this thing's fixing to halt, and I just bailed. And I was like, I gotta get out because if this bitch jumps on me, I'm at max size. I'm screwed up. According to rules, I can't add anymore once it comes out the halt, and I got a feeling it's gonna jump, so I just bailed and took the loss. So I'll see what it does when it comes out the halt.
The halt was $1 away from where I think most of us began trading it.
Exactly, and that's what once I got in, that's exactly where I freaking hit my last 2 ads, and then it started to halt, and I was like, oh shit, out of here.
Well,
I will talk to you guys later. I probably won't be back until after 2.
I gotta go too, man. Alright, man.
Later.
Later, guys.
Later, bro.
Yo.
Hey, Tim.
Yo.
I'm just fucking with you anyways. I hope you get that.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I got you. I just...
Like you guys.
No, it's good. I love it.
I'm up 1100 today.
Nice.
CRMD.
Now keep it.
Oh, I'll fucking keep it. Yesterday, that was well, look at OVGN, OCGN.
Yeah, it's trying to head back up.
It's gonna hit. I've got orders in from 946 to 980. it's gonna drop again. So. Thanks
Um,
anyways.
real quick, let me share my screen. Where is my?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's on my other computer too, Tim. That's the problem.
It's fine. I mean, I'm just gonna show you how to do it, and then you can do it. It's real
Yeah,
easy.
I do. I'd like to be able to share though. I because of the way you guys trade,
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to set up my stuff a little differently too, eh?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm getting it. Honestly, I'm getting it. So
OCGN out all.
I'm loving it.
All right. So if we're looking at this screen real quick, or you let me know if you're watching.
Yeah. How do I get it? Oh, share your full screen. Oh no, that's me. Oh, expand this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you just go down to the start bar and type in snip, there will be a thing.
Start bar.
It's not showing up on that channel. It comes up. It's called snipping tool or snip and sketch. It doesn't really matter which one you use. I use the snip and sketch, and it'll be this. It'll look like this. So snip and sketch, and then up here it just says new. You just click on new, and now your screen will kind of go dark, and you just drag and hold and highlight what you want to take a picture of. You do that, and then see how it does that, and then up in the top right, you just hit save as, and you can save it wherever you want. And there you go.
Sketchbook, sticky notes. Shit, hang on, Tim. I'm getting fucking pounded in this trade here.
Oh shit, it went again. Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm average at 968 right now. So I'm
RD2.
wonder if it's gonna pull past. Fuck.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry, I just
No, you're good. I didn't realize it took off.
Sorry, I'm just putting in my sell orders here. I got 1,700 shares of it, so. Are you're heading out for the day, bud?
Yeah, I'm actually going to pick up lunch for me and the wife, and then we actually are looking at a house virtually at 1 o'clock, so got to be over there for that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we're looking for a cottage and a house too. We're undecided what we're gonna do. We've been thinking a lot about stuff, so.
Yeah, same here. We have our oldest, he's going to be in first grade next year, so we're just kind of just debating on if we want to stay in the area, which is, it's a good area. It's where I actually grew up, and the schools are fine. It's just possibly looking to get into maybe an even little bit of a better area, or go the opposite way completely and move down south a little bit, like a half hour. The schools are good down there as well, but it was just, we could get much more house for our money.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the area we live in, it's pretty pricey when it comes to housing. Location, location, location.
Yeah. Got it.
Come on, you bitch. Go back to 950.
Yeah, I'm average at 970 now. I got 2,000 shares. I'm out $253 right now. I just made 360 on it, so.
I think you'll be all right. I mean, just be careful, because through $10, this thing could really pop, because there's a lot of people stepping in here.
Yeah, the volume is going down a little bit. Do you pay much attention to the volume, or?
Yeah, I mean, not as much as I probably could, but I'm more so just kind of focused on the price action. I mean, the volume does matter, but
I want to talk to you about a few things, Tim. I got an offer for you too, so. But when you have time, it's no big deal. After hours would be great.
yeah, I'll definitely be able to talk a little later. There you go, nice little drop.
Yeah, my first order is 961, so I'm down $13 now. Sell everything right now. It's gonna drop, I think. Yeah. I gotta get my charts. My charts, I don't have on every stock, and that's the problem. I need to get them on every stock.
Right.
And
Ooh,
I don't. Oh,
boom.
there
There
we
you go. Nice. I was going to jump in that with you, but I wanted to see if it went through 10. But I obviously was hoping I didn't get a trade because that would mean pain for you. There we go.
Yeah, well,
nice.
Yeah, it's gonna dip. It's gonna dip through 950. I can see it on my charts. You watch. I'll bet. And it might not happen for about 2 minutes, but it might happen any second. It's happening for sure. There's no two ways about it. If I was paying better attention, I'd be buying more to scale in. I'm down.
Right.
I sold 600 shares. So I got 1,400 left.
Gotcha. Hey, I'm actually gonna get off this call though, because I gotta end the stream and all that stuff. But I will. I'll talk to you when I get back.
Whenever, yeah. Whenever's good. No problem. No worries.
All right, man. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Good luck with the house.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, buddy. All the best.
All right. Yep. You too. See you. Let me see if you guys have any questions real quick, and then I'm gonna get out of here. Some countries didn't pay anything to their citizens, but as Warren Buffett says, one should never bet against the U.S. money. Yeah. It's interesting how everything's been working. Looks like it was a good day for you. Wait, you up your share size to 100 since when? Did I take 100 shares at some point today? Oh, I ended up with 100 shares on OCGN, yeah. I scaled into that, though. It's 20, 25, 25, 50. There's actually 2 25s up here because I wanted to see if it would make that break up towards 10. But it didn't. Nice, you got a $4 winner? Sweet. Nice, Sammy. You got it as well? Nice, nice, nice. Karen says, why does your strategy come with unrealized losses that are bigger than your gains typically? Because it's a higher win rate strategy. And sometimes to get that win rate to stick, the unrealized losses tend to get up there sometimes. I don't know how much I was unrealized there, but I would say typically, like for every $100, it's probably like $33 would be average there. I want to say it's like 33-ish% of what your unrealized could be. I mean, obviously you could get more if you scale out and it actually works, or if you build a bigger size at the top, which I'm trying to get better at. And so it is possible to get your gains as big as your unrealized, but it's not typical with a higher win rate. So the higher the win rate, usually the lower the risk reward. So I choose a higher win rate strategy, and so I'm willing to risk a little bit more unrealized. But the more and more you follow the way I trade, you'll see that when you get these big intense moves, you'll see that it's a pretty high probability play that you're going to get that pullback. So it's really just trying to time and keep your average to a good spot on the chart for when you do get that pullback. So typically 50% is a good spot. So if we draw a line where this move started, I'll just say at that breakout here, up to the top there. So 844 by 970. That's what is that? 70 plus 50. That's 100 or $1.30. So let's see, 65 cents would be somewhere right around there. Actually, let's just do it one better. We'll draw the old fibs. So yeah, 50% was at 907 essentially, and that was right where we took profit at 915. So got pretty much exactly 50% of the pullback there from beginning to end, and it worked out. So it's really just a matter of probability, and you'll see me, I preach it all the time. The one constant you see in all my trades are intense move into a pullback. What it does after this pullback is completely up to whether the buyers or sellers step in at that point. But the high probability play is that when you get a big intense move like this, you're going to get some kind of a retracement. So that's kind of what our strategy is based around. That is our edge. So with that said, guys, I am going to get out of here. If you want to join the guys that are still in the Discord, feel free to do that. If not, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. And yeah, peace.